Okay, so I'm recording this video early in the morning on January 27th. From what I'm hearing, from what I just gathered from looking into the situation, we about to see some shit. Some weeks ago, a guy by the name of Tyre Nichols was arrested or being detained by 5 police officers in Memphis. During that situation, he was harmed and beat to a point that his family describes as he wasn't even recognizable anymore. From what I've read, I may be wrong, but 3 days later, he passed away from the injuries after being beat by the police officers. Now, Memphis PD, their chief, she didn't play with them. They were fired as quick as possible once they did their investigation. And then some days passed, and then all 5 of the officers involved were charged with the same exact charges. And the biggest one was 2nd-degree attempted murder. Now, in all these cases with so many black folks losing their lives at the hands of law enforcement, I've never seen people move this quickly. The low-hanging fruit would be to say all the officers involved are black. That has to be the reason why they moving this quickly, right? But when I listen to these people from Memphis, such as the mayor, when he says that, oh, we're trying to contain a situation that may explode.
2 weeks later, where's the city now?
I see us having our hands on a combustible can, and we're trying to keep it contained for as long as we can.
Like, this shit is combustible and it's inevitable. And then when you have the chief coming out like, listen, y'all about to see some shit that's about to piss y'all off.
This incident was heinous, reckless, and inhumane. And in the vein of transparency, when the video is released in the coming days, you will see this for yourselves. I expect you to feel what the Nichols family feels. I expect you to feel outrage in the disregard of basic human rights, as our police officers have taken an oath to do the opposite of what transpired on the video. I expect our citizens to exercise their First Amendment right to protest, to demand action and results. But we need to ensure our community is safe in this process. None of this is a calling card for inciting violence or destruction on our community or against our citizens.
It has me worried that what's about to come out in this footage that covers the situation that led to Tyre Nichols passing away is going to be wild. Like, the city of Memphis is bracing themselves for this footage to be released. By the way, I'm not sure if I said earlier, the guy was arrested for a traffic stop. Then they said that he eluded them and got away, and then was detained again. And from that point, that's where things turned out for the worse.
We are hearing for the first time dispatch audio from the night Memphis police arrested 29-year-old Tyre Nichols.
At Ross and Castlegate Lane, he's fighting at this time.
His family says that he only ran from them because he was running out of fear of his life. And Tyre was fucking right. He should have feared for his life, because these same damn people took his life away. So let me read the charges that these dudes been hit with. Now, the former officers are each facing 7 felony charges, including 1 count of 2nd-degree murder, 1 count of aggravated assault, 1 count of official oppression, and 2 counts each of aggravated kidnapping and official misconduct. Now, Memphis is saying that they are going to release the footage this Friday. That's today, January 27th. They're saying after 6:00 p.m. they're gonna release the footage. That lets me know they've been preparing, setting themselves up to prepare for what may come in the streets as far as looting, whatever may happen. It sounds like it's gonna be crazy. It sounds like it'll be crazy. I don't know. I have friends that's in law enforcement. Their sole reason of being in law enforcement, other than just having a job, of course, and make income for their families and to grow, and other than that, is to be able to be that voice of reason for their people, to police their communities. But folks that join law enforcement to be a part of a gang because you always wanted to be a thug, but was always too pussy to be that shit, fuck you. Because now you're protected by some shit that's like was used to oppress our people. You're a fucking coward, and everything that comes to you that's negative, you deserve every bit of that shit. Because you are no different than the criminals that's on the streets. Pie ass niggas like that, I hate that shit, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like people that are not true to who they are, but want to go ahead and join some shit just so they could be who they always wanted to be. You still a pussy. You still a hoe. Still a hoe. I'm going sign now, though. It's your boy Stacy. Yo.